Balance is a very important part of our lives. Too little of something can be bad, and this is true for things like food, socializing, rest, etc. But too much of those things can also be bad. The dosage makes the poison. Like, for example, water is really good for you. We need it to survive, but even too much water can become poisonous. For water specifically, this is pretty difficult to do though, so don't worry too much about it. You'd have to drink quite a lot of it in just a few hours for that to happen. Like more than 4 liters, which is more than 3 liters, which is more than a gallon in under 3 to 4 hours, which you won't realistically be able to do this unless you're trying to do it on purpose for some reason. Anyways, don't try this at home. But anyways, yes, balance is important. You can work hard, but also make sure to rest when you need to. That way you don't burn yourself out whenever you can avoid it. It's also important to be kind to ourselves, but also important to acknowledge areas where we need to or want to improve ourselves. This way, we aren't justifying any poor behaviors we may have or maybe sustaining. It's also important to learn from our past and important to plan and prepare for our futures. But it's also important to enjoy the present. This way, we're not constantly sad about things that happened a long time ago, or overly anxious about things that have yet to happen. It's very good to save money and invest it, but also important to reward yourself, or to spend on something you really want to do. This way, you don't wait 50 years to take that trip to a country that you've been wanting to visit for a really long time. And every situation is different, of course, right? So each of us will inevitably struggle to balance things or certain things more than others will. All we can really do is try our best. This is something that I'm guilty of too, because I used to overwork myself constantly, and it's because I'm a little bit overambitious, or because I tend to take on a bit more than I can chew, which isn't healthy. And sometimes I would feel really sad because I would stay at work doing unpaid overtime, and I would miss other things that I wanted to do, like going to my little cousin's graduation, or my best friend's birthday, or even just miss time to relax and unwind and do my own things. And eventually I realized wow, this sucks. Because my work-life balance during that time was horrible. And at the time it was difficult to change, even if I did want to do those things, even if I did want to go to my little cousin's graduation or my best friend's birthday, or just go home and relax. All those things, it was difficult to be able to do those things because if I tried to leave at the time I was supposed to leave at, we would ruin our experiment and we would have to start over the next day. And if not that, then another person from my team would have to take over for me, and then I would just dump all my work on them and make them stay even later than they were already staying. If with me we would be staying until 7 p.m., then without me or without any of our other teammates, we would be staying till 8 or 9 p.m. And that we were supposed to be out by 5. So Yeah, yeah, so because we would all be there at the same time, all staying late, it was bad. But I'm glad that I've been able to find more balance now that I've been let go. I'm hoping to find something soon, and hopefully that time happens like quickly. But take care of your balance as best as you can. Sometimes throwing away that balance is not worth the small gains that come. Today was a little shorter. I hope to keep making these videos, but I am struggling to focus on them as I tried to search for a new job. So I'm sorry if my schedule is a little inconsistent or if things start to become a little less frequent. I hope to keep making this for you guys, and I hope you have a beautiful day. And I'm really thankful again for all your support. Thank you so much.